Mm, 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 mm. Okay. It is exactly 10 a.m. Welcome, any goddesses that are here. I am setting up my phone. We are recording, and today is our intention setting, a reset day, which I really, really need. It's my birthday was last week, celebrated through the weekend, and um, tried to hit the ground running on Monday. Not so great. Still very much tired and a little bit lethargic. And then yesterday really got into the groove. So that's what this is about. It's about just taking a reset in the kind of the middle of the week. And today, instead of simply a meditation, we're going to do an EFT tapping session that I have cultivated for us. Okay, so this is a sacred activation that's designed to open portals of possibilities, right? And amplify your divine radiance and align you with your most delicious, luxurious, unapologetic life. And I'm going to tell you, when I first started a round of gratitude, I took gratitude walks, and they weren't always early AM, but my start of the day included a meditation. I never made so much money. And then, of course, I get busy, I get out of sync with that, and things change. And then I have to go back to it. So this go around, although don't be hard on yourself if you can't attend everyone. That's why this is recorded. You can do this any time of the day, any day of the week that you need. Okay. Um, However, when your mind has an opportunity to quiet and receive, and you are able to elevate your frequency, hone in on your desires, clarify your intentions, it is easier to call in, to manifest, and for your desires to materialize. That being said, before we begin, let's take a deep breath. Ah. So I like to breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth, and my lips tightly together so it makes that as I exhale. Um, it's daytime. I'm not lighting a candle today, but incense or candles work well. If you have the Golden Goddess mushroom tincture, this is an excellent tincture to take prior to a morning or anytime reset. Okay. We're going to set the intention that I now receive the highest possibilities for my life, anchored in divine feminine truth. I am outside. You may hear the birds and the air conditioning. We're going to start on the karate chop point. If you are unfamiliar with the tapping points that I use, you can use any tapping points if you are familiar with a different set or you prefer a different set. I start with a karate chop point. We then go to the eyebrows, the side of the eye, under the nose, the chin, the collarbone, under the arm, top of the head, and repeat. Starting at the karate chop point, that's the fatty part on the side of your hand by your pinky. Tapping with your two fingers, I guess the middle and pointing finger. And you can use either hand on either side. even though I may have unconsciously closed myself off from infinite possibilities. And you're repeating, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though parts of me still want to play small or hide, I choose to step fully into my divine feminine power. Even though I wasn't taught to live deliciously and unapologetically, I choose to remember who I am, a magnetic, radiant goddess aligned with all that is. Starting with the eyebrow. What else is possible that I've never even considered? Side eye. I'm open to receive miracles, pleasure, abundance, and joy effortlessly. Under the eye. All the places I've shut down my receiving, I now destroy and uncreate them. Under the nose. Truth. Who am I when I allow myself to be fully me? Chin. I honor my feminine essence. I honor my intuition. Collarbone. Everywhere I made myself wrong for being too much, too magical, too sexy, too free, I now release that energy. Under the arm. I no longer tone myself down to make others comfortable. Top of the head. What would it take for me to live my most delicious, opulent life with total ease? Eyebrows. I choose possibilities over limitations. I choose pleasure over pressure. Side of eye. Barriers down, barriers down, barriers down. Universe, show me what's really possible. I activate the timeline where I'm in full divine flow, living in luxury, love, and limitless joy. I allow myself to receive more than I've ever imagined. Chin. Being me is my superpower, unapologetic, wild, and sacred. I claim my space, my truth, my voice, my path. Under the arm. I am the embodiment of the divine feminine, and I lead with softness, with strength, with sovereignty. I live in a constant state of miracles. I choose it. I be it. I radiate it. Karate chop point. Everything that doesn't allow this to be my reality, we're going to use the clearing statement. I destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and pot, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyond. Those are the tapping points with these affirmations. I am open to infinite possibilities. I am divinely guided and wildly supported. I receive with ease. I attract with joy. I manifest with play. My feminine energy is sacred, sexy, and sovereign. I am the delicious embodiment of the life I came here to live. Take a deep breath. That I think was one of the best ones yet since we started this series. And I think I'm going to start opening these sessions with that. And then from there, we will go into meditation. So what I'd like you to do is sit quietly for a little while and think about, what are you calling in? What are you desiring right now? Does it feel delicious? Is it truly aligned with the life that you want to live? For example, sometimes you're calling it a car and you don't care what kind of car it is, you just need some transportation. However, because of the life that you live or that you are desiring to live, you need a luxury minivan, you need a luxury SUV, you need a pickup truck. Like, instead of just anything or the next thing, make sure that what you're calling in is in alignment with who you are becoming, with the life that you are creating. Go through all of your intentions and ensure that they are all fully aligned. When you know they're aligned, make sure that how you see them makes you feel fucking delicious, makes you feel amazing, not just in your heart, but all over your body. Take another deep breath. And I want you to expand your energy. Make it bigger than the room that you're in. Make it bigger than the building you're in. Make it bigger than the state that you're in. Make it bigger than the country you're in. And now expand it larger than the planet that you're on. Feel how infinite you really are. And from this place, imagine, visualize the life, your life, you in the position of already having what it is that you are calling in. If it's one thing, visualize that one thing. If you are calling in multiple things, imagine a life where all of it has materialized together at the same time. Get the feeling of it, not in your mind, but in your body. How does your body feel? What emotions are you having? How are you responding to this situation or this thing or this person? Who are you celebrating this success with? What's the dialogue? Like, are y'all cheering, toasting, dancing, laughing, shopping? How wonderful this is. Feel it all in your present body. Let it allow it to just completely take over the essence of who you are. And as you feel this essence of deliciousness and materialization take over your physical body, your being, you can feel it through and through. I want you to tap on your third eye. This is how you lock in amazing feelings into your nervous system. This is going to be your new set point. This is how you're going to feel every day. When you forget, when things get hard or go to shit, this is going to be your reset energy. By tapping here, it makes it very easy for you to go back. This is your new default. Stop now. And you can just repeat, put your hand on your heart. I did it. It's mine and it is done. And I did it. I did it. It was so, so much easier than I thought. And I deserve it all. It is mine. It is mine. It is mine. And I am so worthy of it. And this is just the beginning. More is coming. And I did it. I did it with ease. I did it with joy. I did it with grace. I did it. It is mine. It is mine. It is mine. And so now for the rest of the day and the rest of the week, when you are taken off track, when you are agitated, upset, tap in. This is the energy that you return to. And initially, it may take 50 to 60 times a day of returning, but eventually, you'll be able to hold this energy longer and longer and longer. This is your new set point. This is the set point of I am worthy of all that I desire. All of my desires materialize in perfect timing. I did it. I am capable. I am worthy. I am magical. I am the embodiment of the goddess. One last deep breath. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. This is not early morning, but it's my morning. And enjoy the rest of your week. As always, let me know how manifestations materialize for you. And I'm not sure that we're going to continue this on Fridays. So look for the calendar, but Wednesdays we'll definitely keep it. All right. Love you. Bye. Now the air conditioner wants to cut off.